Okay, hello everyone. Today is Tuesday, November 3rd. If you are watching from home live, or if you are watching this video later on in the day or in the week, welcome. Thank you for joining us. We are going into week 4. So what I want to spend a little bit of time talking about today is my updated late work policy. I am getting tons and tons of late work, and it's very, very difficult to keep up on it, in addition to all of the work that's coming in submitted by students by the deadline. So what I am going to offer is this. We are in week 4. We do have to do progress reports this week. I don't like to see any of my theater students fail my class. So what I'm offering is this. Any work from weeks 1 through 4, so that's our first week up to now, I will take your late work until next Monday, November 9th at 5 p.m. If you submit late work after that date, I will not accept it, I will not grade it. This is to prevent students coming back to me waiting until week 8 to say, is there anything I can do to bring up my grade? This is the answer to that question. What you can do to bring up your grade is take care of your late work from weeks 1 through 4, up until Monday, November 9th at 5 p.m. Now, I do not guarantee full marks for any of that work, but I do guarantee that at least you wouldn't get a 0 on it if you attempt to make it up. Hopefully that makes sense. What I am requiring is that students who wish to make up work, give me a sec. I am going to ask that you complete the late work Google form. So it's going to be here. You click on it if you have late work to make up. This form must be used for any late assignment submitted after the deadline. Any work submitted after the due date without this form will not be graded and will count as a 0 in the grade book. So if I click on this form, I will see that I have to fill out my first and last name as it appears on the class roster, my school email, and then a little bit more practice with composing those appropriate emails for me. And when I talk about appropriate emails, everybody at this point should have had that lesson about how to email in a professional environment. Every email you send to any teacher should not only begin with the person's name, but it should have a formal salutation. So for our purposes here, dear Miss Nylund-Lieb, and then some friendly way to open the email. Thank you for taking the time to read my email. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm sorry to trouble you, but I do have a question about whether or not you will accept late work, something like that. It may seem silly to some of you to practice these polite emails, but I cannot stress enough the importance of this. Teachers, including me, all of your teachers, we are much likelier to respond to your request in a timely fashion if you send us a message that does not look like, I hate to say it, but that does not look like a rude text message that you shoot off to somebody other than a teacher. We have to get into this practice. It is part of proper communication, and it is a requirement for my class. So you would compose your little practice email there for me. Fill out the name of the assignment for which you are submitting late work. So if it's observing a person video, observing a person Google Doc, whatever it may be. And then I want you to take a screenshot of your late work. So let's say, for example, that you have to submit your late observing a person or observation pantomime video on Flipgrid. Well, then you would go to Flipgrid, you would upload your assignment, take a screenshot of it, and then add the file here. That would be for week 3, so you would choose week 3 and then submit it. I will check this Google form every week because what it does is it turns it into a spreadsheet for me. So I will be able to go through and see which students completed late work, submitted proof of their late work, did an appropriate email, and then I will go back and update the grades. For the people here live with me and anybody watching at home, are there any questions for me about that policy so far? Okay, no questions from the class here live. Any questions at home? And you can put the question in the chat. Okay, all right, good. Hopefully that is nice and clear for everybody. So for this week, what you were to do yesterday was watch, practice, and respond with the importance of relaxation slide deck. That was a chance for you to understand a specific technique in actor preparation. There were 2 videos for you to watch, and then an area for you to respond. Now, one very important thing that I want to make clear is that when you are looking at the assignment here, you can't type in this document. You actually have to open the one that is assigned to you. I've been getting messages requesting edit access, and that's not how this works. You have to make sure that you open up your link to the assignment to complete the assignment. And as always, make sure that you click submit to make sure that I can grade it. That was yesterday. Today, you have your check-in to do. You have videos to watch on the slideshow about recording a slate. And that is the proper way to introduce yourself when you are doing a performance. So every performance from this date forward is going to require a proper slate. Do you have a video describing how to do the slate? And you have a video here showing you how to post a video response on Schoology. And then here, you will notice that I have given you my example here. And we have one student who has put in one here. So what you do, you open up the comment bar. You have to type something in the comments. And then you would click on the microphone, audio and video, and then you would post it, just like you would respond to the discussion thread for our attendance every day, except this time this one is for points. So that's one of your tasks for today. I'm also asking everybody to reflect on their I am poems and on their observation pantomimes. So you should rewatch your 2 videos, answer these questions. And what I hope you'll notice is that if you answer no to any of those questions, then it's a part of the assignment that you'll want to make sure that you pay attention to next time. How can you improve your performance for our next one? So you have 2 of those to do, and then as always, click submit. Now the last thing that I want to talk about before this recording is over is the Wednesday and Thursday work. Tomorrow, Wednesday, you have your detailed observation assignment with slide deck and Flipgrid recording link. So what you're going to do here is read about the detailed observation assignment, which I'll be going over live in class tomorrow. You have space on your slide deck to describe the object that you are going to choose. And then you have a Flipgrid link that will take you directly to our Flipgrid, where you get to record your detailed observation video. So that is our video response that is due this week. Then the last thing that I wanted to talk about was on Thursday. On Thursday, you'll notice that there's an ed puzzle here. This is only for my distance learners that are all distance learners. They are never on campus with us. You are going to watch these observation videos and answer questions. For my on-campus cohort, we will be watching this video live in class, and we will be practicing some of these things in class. All of our assignments are due on Friday, as always. And like I said, that late work for weeks 1 and 4, the cutoff for you to turn those in with the Google form is next Monday by 5 p.m. If you turn it in after that date, I will not accept it. And the last thing I do need to say about this is This is what happened last quarter. When the cutoff happened, progress reports went out. Students who did not take advantage of it and who were failing the class, their parents emailed me to see if there was anything their student could do to bring up their grade. I sent them the recording along with the Google form, along with all of the evidence showing that their student had the last week to make up all that work and that they did not take that opportunity. So please understand that it is very, very important. If you are missing assignments, you are to take this opportunity because I will not grant it again. So just need to make sure that that is very clear. I want everybody to be successful, and I believe I'm being very, very flexible about this. So for my learners at home, that is the portion of our live session today. If you are coming into class with me later this week, we will be doing live observation activities. If you are a 100% distance learner, you are more than welcome to work on the Thursday work and to get started on your detailed observation assignment. Otherwise, for the live session, that is what I have for you today. I'm going to go check in with my students here in class, and if you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the chat.